So since no one is a fan of, oh wow, that's a hair in my eye. Since no one is a fan of long intros, I decided to cut the intro entirely. I like thematic things where it's like, whoa, you know, this guy made a new video and the intro gets me pumped up. A lot of people don't like that, and I'm tired of the negative comments, so until I can come up with a short, concise little intro for the series, it won't have one. I don't have enough time in the day to do the things I want and the things I need to do, and yeah, I'm a little bit crowded right now. So enjoy this short episode and please stick all the way through it. We're going to talk about guns that have learning curves that are completely unnecessary when put up to other guns. Does that make sense? Fuck it, whatever. Roll the video. Hey there, this is the One Boom, and welcome to the worst gun in shooter history, and today we're looking at the L-Star in Titanfall 2. Now this gun isn't inherently garbage, and it is usable for sure. Like, you can do a lot with this weapon, and in the gameplay you see me getting some pretty consistent kills. But there's a problem with this weapon that is completely the fault of the other weapons in the game. This weapon has a learning curve, and you have to use this differently than every other weapon in Titanfall 2, or most other weapons in Titanfall 2. The problem with the L-Star is that in the assault rifle, light machine gun, and SMG categories, there are more versatile, intuitive, powerful guns. Weapons that don't make you learn shot travel time, weapons that have better sights, and better long-range accuracy while maintaining a good time to kill up close. Whereas the L-Star is really good up close, like point blank range. If you're in the same room with somebody, you can kill them very quickly, and that's kind of the point of the weapon. But so many other guns kill quickly up close even easier. The pros about this gun is that it does immense damage up close, and it doesn't have to be reloaded, it just has to not overheat. It's one of those energy weapons, you fire it, gets too hot, then you have to stop firing it for a bit. In my mind, these are good things. It's a good, aggressive, close-range LMG. But let me reiterate my point. It's good, it works, it makes sense, but if I want something that's really good up close and that can kill really quickly and also actually maintain some long-range accuracy, why don't I use the CAR SMG or the alternator? Why not the Volt SMG? And of course I had to bring it up, why don't I just use the R201 carbine? And if I'm gonna be locking down like rooms and buildings with this weapon, why don't I just use a shotgun? This weapon is fun, and it's far from the worst gun in shooter history. Remember guys, this series is about finding the worst gun. We're just looking through all the weird, messy weapons that I don't feel have that much of a purpose. And you may disagree with me, and that's fine, you're totally welcome to, but I don't think that this gun is worth your time compared to the other weapons in the game. Because of the style of the maps in Titanfall, I think you want versatility. You want something that's good at long range as well as close range, and if you're going to be using a close range weapon, again, why not just one of the good SMGs or one of the shotguns? When a gun has a learning curve that requires people to learn for the weapon to be good, that's not a bad thing. But if there are weapons within the same category or within the same video game that are just as good, if not better, that don't require that learning curve, it makes you wonder why the weapon's in the game. I categorize the L-Star as a for fun weapon. That's how I see it. It's fun to use, it's fun for variety's sake, but what's the real purpose of it? What are you getting that other guns can't give you? Not much. That shot travel time, the bad iron sights, the awkward recoil definitely beats the pros of this gun, which is just that you don't have to reload it and it does kill quickly up close. But so do a lot of other guns in this game that don't have shot travel time. Unfortunately, in Titanfall 2, you are better off hip-firing people with the R201 carbine. So I don't want to reiterate everything like I did in the BAL video, or in the BAL video I basically said, it's really versatile, it's really accurate, it has a lot of bullets, shoots fast, kills fast. I said it like for like 8 minutes. So I'm keeping this video short so I can then ask you guys a question here. What would you like me to review next on this series? I thought I could come up with ideas, but I am such a pleb and I don't have that much time in the day to like look through all these shooters and pick out the worst guns. Hell, the L-Star might be a hidden gold mine of weaponry, but it's just the only one I could think of to talk about. So, if you leave out weapons like the Colibri from Battlefield 1, the Phantom Bow from Battlefield 4, ballistic knives, you know, not anything that's like obviously not for doing well. When it comes to solid primaries and secondaries you think fall short, leave them down in the comment section below, and I'll see if I have the game and if I can use the gun. Just, I guess for a brief reference here, I have all of the major Halo games, I have all of the Call of Duties that are playable on Xbox One, I have Titanfall 1, I have Titanfall 2, I have Doom, I have Overwatch, and all the Battlefield titles, and Rainbow Six Siege. So leave me suggestions down below and I will use them. This episode's almost a cry for help because I want the series to work, but I don't know what the worst weapons in FPS history are off the top of my head all the time. So leave me suggestions to help me out. It'll be greatly appreciated. If I choose your thing, you will get a shout out in the video. If I don't forget, I'm very forgetful. My plate's kind of full right now. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoy this series. I hope you guys help me make it better. And yeah, the L-Star, in summary, has no point when it comes to learning how its weird mechanics work. There's not a lot of use in this gun. If you want to do well, if you want to be competitively viable, do not use the L-Star. But it's fun to fuck around with. So we've gone over 1911s and Uzis and stupid explosive sniper rifles and rifles that make you have to move to charge up the blast and irrelevant DMRs. And of course I was wrong about the irrelevant DMR. Apparently it's the best gun in the game. Pfft, who knew, right? If you want to go watch those videos, I'm going to be creating a playlist today where you can watch all of the worst guns in shooter history videos. They are better than this. I assure you, this is kind of a cry for help. So anyway, hope you guys enjoyed. And I am probably the worst YouTuber. See you when I see ya.